So anyways, yeah, you're potentially going on a vacation if things get worse.
Yeah, there is the chance. I'm not saying that I am gonna do that, but
I
I
mean,
told you so. If I do that at some point, you know before already.
okay, so you'll tell me ahead of time?
Yeah.
Okay. I just, if that does happen, please stay safe. And
Don't worry about me. I will.
you say that, but I always worry. I mean, I want to make sure you're safe, and I mean, I know I can't really like protect you per se, but like at least want to know how you're doing, or if people are doing bad things or whatever, um, or at least
Don't
are.
worry, Ali. I've been on this place for a really long time, so I know how to play the game of the forest. Don't worry.
I mean, as far as I know, I don't think anyone has any like ill intent like towards you at all. At least.
Yeah, that's not really the problem. The problem is if they start like putting you in the middle of it.
Oh.
Like it's not that they are gonna like try to kill me or try to fight me or try to fight King. I don't think it will happen, but if just by me being here makes things more stressful, I wouldn't like to keep things like that.
Oh no.
That's not what I want from this place.
No, you're not stressing. Like, I mean, you're not stressing me out. I mean, of course I worry about you, but I mean, I trust in your capabilities and all. But just, I want to make sure that you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah, like, if people start using me as a means to get.
No, I mean, yeah. Also, not that, but also get different with you because of me. I wouldn't like to make it happen. Like you didn't have anything to do with anything we have done.
I mean, I mean, as far as I know, I don't think anyone's gonna like. I mean, I've been told already that no one's pinning all this on me. I mean, at least by two people.
Okay, great.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not saying like it's my fault.
Okay, as it should be, because it is not your fault. It's not something that you should even think of.
Well, it's a little bit too late to that. I did kind of.
Okay, so I'm saying it now.
Well, I did kind of think that a bit. People were telling me it's not. Well, I mean, people as in only Toby
Yeah,
and
of course
Eddie,
it's not.
I have.
And it's not Kane's fault entirely either. The plan was mostly mine.
All people said about Kane was that he just stood there ominously, like.
He fucking loves killing dragons, so.
No, but like he was just standing somewhere ominously, just looking at the rest of them and just not saying anything.
You see.
Does he?
It's Kane still.
Is he into theatrics? Like.
He likes the show.
He likes to troll?
He likes the show.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So he's a theatrical kind of guy.
Well, he had the idea of putting the music. I wouldn't do that, but he really wanted, so. Okay.
Put on music during.
Yeah, the music. There was music in the fight.
There was music during the fight.
There was music.
Oh my gosh! So he is into the theatrics. Got it. Yeah, that seems very Kane of him to do. That seems very Kane coded. Yeah, but I don't think people are gonna blame me for what you did. At least.
Okay, you understood, right? If what we have done, like, I mean, if what I had done makes things more stressful and creates a bad vibe around everybody, I think it is for the best for everybody that I take some time away.
I understand. I mean, people are coping in their own ways. Oh, yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do I look tired? I mean, I always have the
Slightly.
I mean, I always have bags underneath my eyes. That's always. I mean, maybe few tears were shed yesterday.
All right, I see.
But yeah, no, the eye bags are always there. It's always continuously tired. Kind of why sometimes my body gives out on me. Especially if I'm not eating these. Obviously. I gotta make sure that I'm able to function. But I'm trying not to wear
Alright,
myself out.
Yeah, please don't.
I'm trying not
Don't
to.
stress yourself too much. You will need to go for now, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'll try to be around more now that less problems are going on.
Yeah. I mean...
It'll be easier, hopefully. Let's see how things will go. You understand?
What? Is that in character?
It's definitely not.
It's definitely
There's
not?
a Sonic on the chat. There's a fucking Sonic on the server right now. No, it is.
I don't see the Sonic, man. I have not seen the Sonic. I'm so sorry.
Oh, so hands were shaking. I think it is in character.
I think it was in character, man. I'm just saying. You know, this was bad timing for you saying that, oh, I need to go. Do you know where Saul would be?
No. I don't know. No idea.
No one's saying anything. Hold on. Oh.
What the hell?
That's how...
Your face through your wall.
No.
That's normal.
It looks normal. It was a... Oh my god, I'm going to kill them. Anyways. Okay.
Alright.
But yeah, whatever you're doing, please be careful, okay?
Oh my god, you know Eva. Don't worry.
No. It was fucking Sonic.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon, Eddie.
We'll see you soon. Where do you go? Oh. Are you... Oh! Well, that's a way to do it. I forgot he could do that.
Oh.
Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Luna. How are you guys doing? Oh no, my skin's off. I just realized that. Oh no.
Trying to figure out things to do and just trying to figure out these so-called tax papers.
Huh? Tax papers? We have taxes now?
No.
Yes,
Hold on.
unfortunately.
Who's enforcing tax papers? This feels a little bit beyond me. I didn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're looking for the tax papers.
Okay. Not really sure.
They're not where we thought it was.
Yeah.
So, but no one's necessarily. People are keeping an eye out.
I see.
But I had a plan. I have a project in mind, although I don't quite know what to do with it. That's the space in front of my place. Was thinking of either doing some small or medium-ish community buildings, like a gym or a pool or something.
Oh.
Or just big park, or the both. I don't know.
You know, a little park area would would be pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
floral stuff anyways.
You gotta figure out the layout.
Why is what? Oh, that was an out of character thing. Yeah, but I have no idea. I haven't been. I mean, I've been staying at my place, so I wouldn't really know where the tax papers are. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, has anyone else been around? Oh, I forgot I had bone meal in there. Hold on, let me put that away. I was growing new grass.
I only saw them yesterday when I set them down, and then
Oh no, I was
Rhea
talking
and-
about have you seen anyone else, like today?
over there, or today.
Yeah, today. Like, cause I've only seen like one
Mask,
person today.
Kayla, Raphael,
Oh, Raph's awake.
Luna, Saul, Eddie is around.
Eddie's awake. Okay.
And
Last time I was told about Eddie,
think that's everyone.
she was getting drunk and then went somewhere else. Is Eddie doing okay?
She seemed fine. They were she was cleaning up a little bit at the front over there.
I see. Yeah, Ghost told me what was happening with Eddie yesterday, so, didn't see her since. Oh! The otter is in. I named one of these otters. I don't know where they went.
How have you been doing, Eloise?
Bit better. It wasn't 100% yesterday, but get my space. I did talk with, why did I first want to, no, that's not the, I wanted to call, no, that's not an appropriate name. Never mind. Potions. I talked with Potions. Oh, Eddie messaged me. That's the wrong command. I almost did /shout instead of /message.
Good boy.
I do that.
Well, only other person I haven't listed off was Rhea, but Rhea's kind of been holed out at my place. So
I see. Yeah, I
if
haven't.
anyone has anything to bring her, I could bring her, or there's a table by her room.
Yeah, I talked with Toby. Seems like he's going around to other people. At least from what he said that he would do. Like checking in, you know? But yeah, I only talked with Potions today. What the? Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, but other than that, haven't really
Garbo.
seen anyone else. He's near the Glorbo. Probably not the sun.
I
but-
must check.
Oh. Have you been doing okay?
Well, I woke up and then was told what happened, so...
Yeah. Sudden.
Yeah. It has been an interesting day, to say the least.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. Oh, you found... Oh, Casey! Luna found the cooler bow. What did... Oh, I can't reach him from this far.
Nope.
No, not the sun. Not the sun. There he goes. Yeah, but... I haven't really heard from anyone else about the matter, exactly, so... Probably for the best. I did say I would stay out of it from now on, but... Yeah.
Is that helping you?
A bit. I mean, of course, I still worry about other factors, but he's back up here. He's back in the fucking...
You lost track of him.
Yeah. It's helped a bit. I mean, of course, I still worry, but, you know, keeping my distance seems to have helped a bit.
Hmm.
I'm a natural worrier, though.
That you are, yes.
Yeah. For better or for worse, but you know, not really too much I could do about it. Yeah. But, I mean, I haven't really talked with Rhea, so I haven't seen her. Yeah. Oof.
Well, as I said, if you have anything for it, feel free to drop by.
You said that she's in your place?
Yeah.
Okay.
You recall the layout? It's, like 3 floors up from the base floor.
Yeah. I recall I've been in there once, though, but I think I can go through it just fine.
There's a shelf there. I've been trying to leave some nice drinks and food, but I don't think she's even inched out the room.
Yeah. You're making your rounds there, Luna. She's making her rounds. She really likes those steampunk boots. As do I. I like the steampunk boots.
We gotta give her a job to do or something.
Yeah.
Gotta get somehow to get all your energy out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean...
Just hasn't been any projects as of late.
Yeah. Well, I've been having
know.
a tree growing in my place, so that's a personal project of mine to work on. What's your idea?
You should teach Luna how to ride a broom.
How to ride a broom? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if, Luna... Yes, Casey?
I gave Rhea a broom that was gonna be for Luna.
I have a willow broom.
Oh.
She can start training on that.
I had a spare.
I tried teaching her, but I'm not exactly the best at broom riding either.
Right.
And that's
Luna.
perfectly alright. I know broom flying isn't for everyone.
Hello.
Did you want to learn how to fly a broom?
Hello there.
Or do you already know
Hello
how
there.
to? Were you taught already, or were you not taught already?
Might be handy.
I know how to go up, I guess. Okay. Well, that's definitely a start. Getting to be able to
And your balance?
actually... Yeah, and then the balance part, of course. That is true. Yeah, okay. So you have yet to learn how to actually make it move apart from going up, is what I'm getting at, yes? It could go other ways? Yeah, like forwards, backwards, you could turn it around, just as long as, you know, you keep a good hold onto it. And then, just, it's a lot of learning. I've had to teach it myself, and, you know, here I am being, one with a very fast broom. Yeah.
We should set up a little broom course around the tree.
I I wanted to tell Ghost that actually, because I know Ghost has been doing a lot of like the whole like making little games to play. I've actually had a bit of an idea, but wasn't really sure how to do it or who would want to participate in it. But it's just like I wanted to do like an entire like mini game tourney sort of thing, or like a little
That'd be
mini
fun.
game competition. Do you know?
It could rather than being a race, it could be one of those what's that winter sport?
Winter sport?
It's a winter sport where you have skis and then you gotta like race down, but you have to collect and like go at certain twists and turns and grab rings.
I don't think is that a normal sport that we have? Come on.
It's in the Olympics.
Skiing sports. Alpine skiing, Nordic skiing. No, wait, those are the kinds of skiings. Where you collect rings. Not rings of fire.
It might not be an Olympic sport.
Well, it's not an Olympic.
Ski-oring.
Ski-oring, yeah. Skiers ski behind a horse and must collect plastic rings set along the course. I mean, maybe that could be like a normal, like, horse race thing or something like that.
But, well, imagine like going up and around a tree but having to collect rings and then you gotta get like all 10 or something before you get to the end.
You know, in terms of like a broom course, I was thinking like probably putting like a tripwire thing where if you go through the ring it lights up, like, you know?
Yeah.
I'm really brainstorming on this already, and I know I would need Ghost for this. Because I know Ghost is more knowledgeable in little games and stuff like that. I've seen the entire game Sharestone that she made. Oh,
both of us were tackling the maze a little bit ago. Oh.
Well, I remember. So thank you for improving the tavern. I was told that you worked on it. Like renovating the tavern.
Yes.
Yeah, I really like it. I like the expansion. I also like the little game room down below.
Mask help with that one.
Mask
and Casey, I believe.
Oh, well, thank you so much for that for the little help. You did it? Yeah.
Just a bit. Just the downstairs. But I think Mask did some renovations down there.
Oh, and I guess another thing. Eddie's a woman now permanently, so yeah. Refer to her.
Oh.
Yeah. She wanted that.
Alright. Alright then.
Yeah. You know. It's a bit of a long story. It's just like, I guess being a temporary woman for the times being kind of made them, you know, feel like that's who they want to be. And, you know, supportive of my sibling. So, yeah, woman now. She's not going to be talking for a while until she actually is comfortable with her voice. So it's going to be a little bit.
Alright.
So, yeah.
I have had noticed that.
I know she's asking, like, asking for me, though. So I may need to,
Oh.
let me ask where she is. And then I have to go check on my tree at the cottage. See if it's, like, fully grown at this point or not. Because it's been taking some time to have the leaves grow in. Yeah, but I'm also growing a tree that would, once I do a little bit more building, would be broomstick accessible in the days where I'm unable to walk. And then I'm gonna probably tear down the cottage. Oh, Eddie's trying to make a house near the tree? Huh?
Oh.
I think. Oh, excuse me. I think he was planning on building a community center near the
Oh.
tree, if I remember
Ah, I
correctly.
have heard of that.
Hmm.
I believe I heard a bit of
It's
that.
north of here.
It's not very centralized, but yeah,
I mean, we could
I would
always
have put it
make a better path.
closer.
Yeah, I know
Have you seen it,
there's
Luna?
a lot of things.
The community center. We could pop by a visit, maybe help out there. I know it's been needed.
Eddie says that she's at our place right now, so I'm gonna head over there. Do let me
Alright.
know if you guys need anything.
Alright.
Will
Never
do.
remembered the name. There it is. Hey, Eddie. You dyed your hair. Again? Any reason behind it? Okay, I understand. Yeah, but I did talk with Potions today. He's alright. He's not hurt. He's sore, but he's okay. Um, but, he, well, he's able to sleep now, I guess, without the stress of a dragon being around, is what he told me. But he, he, he did say, just like, if people start blaming me for what has happened, or is causing me to stress out, or bring overall general stress to everyone, that he might be, taking some time off. Yeah. Done this sort of thing before. So he said that he's had a lot of years of experience being in the forest to know how it works. Says he'll be okay. But other than that, he says that Kane shouldn't really be taking the blame, neither should I, and that he should be taking all the blame. I told him that, as far as I know, the only one that was greatly hurt about this was Rhea. Yeah. Well, apparently we're calling Amos's body tax papers for some reason. Someone take the body? I mean, who would? Well, I have a bad feeling. We heard the laughter of the morning star. All of us did. Even Potion said that he heard him. I feel as though maybe either someone with close ties to the morning star took it, or he did himself. Because I wouldn't see any other reason for someone keeping the body of a dragon. I mean, it also could be Kane seeing it as like a big game win or something. He's put dragon heads on his mantle before, I've seen it. But who else would need a dragon body than someone who rules over them? I guess. It's just a theory, though. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's the only possibility that I can think about, but I don't know. All I was told was that it was at Helios and then now it's not. So I'm not sure who would take it. It's beyond me. But no evidence of it being moved. Then my best guess is that someone magicked it away somehow. Almost like it got up and this is leaning more and more towards the possibility that it could be the Morning Star. What if there was a deal that Amos didn't know about? Or what if it's the draconic part still alive? Amos really did back himself up into a corner at this point. He wouldn't have much to work with, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if Amos did make a deal or something like that. He says he was telling, like, the truth or being upfront, but potions, I could think deteriorating body wouldn't last long. Yeah, but what if something happened? We're not sure. Hmm? I don't know. I know that the Morning Star wanted a body. Maybe this was it? Maybe that's why he was laughing? Maybe he found his vessel. Yeah, that's not good. We have nothing concrete, though. We can't really just jump the gun. At the very least, someone took it, somehow. Without disturbing the space it left from. Worst, it's that option. We know that the Morning Star was trying to look for a vessel, but Amos could have been one of them. Easy to influence, desperate. I don't know. There's nothing that we know for sure. Oh? Where did Luna go? I don't even understand his desperation. Well, he wanted us to be ahead of everything. To be prepared. Well, desperation can lead even the most sane of men to do something so reckless. So, and besides, Amos wasn't exactly right in the head at all. He was being too stubborn. He wouldn't even listen to me, nor Potions, nor Toby. He didn't hear any of us. So yeah, it's a bit beyond me. But from what I can gather, he was desperate. He wanted that way to be stronger, to be ahead of the game. And it costed him. And if the worst happens, if the Morningstar did get a body, then it'll be worse for us too. Some others want revenge. Revenge? Who said they wanted revenge, and on who? Why do they want revenge? They made a point about that Amos's fight with the Slayers being more of an execution. But don't they understand? Amos led himself to that. And besides, he was becoming more draconic more than human. And what did they say about that? Their situation wasn't the same. Okami's was more unwilling. Amos, he willingly did that. And then they were just like, well, no? Were they just saying no, it is the same? They're going to do something reckless. And what are they doing? What are they plotting? Are they gonna try and kill Potions and Kane because of this? To Potions? To Kane? To both? To who? And by talk, do they mean actually talk or just try and swindle them into something? Try and do something bad? They're gonna do something reckless, I already know. Both of them don't really have good habits on making sure that they don't, you know, trigger anyone or do something so stupid. They say revenge, though. Revenge is usually done in malicious intent. Danger sense? Like they can sense danger? I mean, I guess Potions was telling me about the potential of him needing to go for some time. I see. I mean, I could let Potions know that, they're planning on taking a revenge. I mean, word comes out to me, it typically goes back to them. And if they even get the slightest confirmation, they might act. Well, I don't know what Raph and Mask intends on doing in terms of a revenge. But in self-defense, that is. I would hope so. But was anyone else saying that they intend on enacting revenge or getting back at them for killing Amos? Not that I know of. I don't want to add on to the list. I was worried about this from the start. I knew something like this would happen. And even then, I don't know if Rhea's gonna be supporting of, Raph and Mask's cause. I don't know. I'm still conflicted about that, because if there was a cure to this entire thing, then the other three would have had their problem solved too. And Amos, every time he gets threatened, he would fight. Or even get the sense that he feels threatened. Like, he used to run away, but now he chose to fight. Yeah. I don't know if there is any. But if there was, I would be gladly to try and find it, but you know, I really can't. Yeah. So, I'm not sure. But whatever Raph and Mask are planning on doing, it's definitely not going to be anything good. They've got a whole 600, 700 years on all of us. Yeah. If need to, I can see if I can try and find any information on what this revenge ploy may be. If they're going to do something more, because I know Raph and Mask are both shifty. They try to dance around it, use their charisma to their best abilities, and then do something in secret. And I've also known that one of the things that you can make in terms of candles is also poison candles. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were to pull a quick one on them. But they should know that they've got experience. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen for their charm a lot of times before. And apparently, Mask knows something about potions that I don't know. So does Saul. None of them are willing to tell me. I mean, I already know one thing about potions. So... almost about went and knocked Mask and her Raph's lights out. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you, cause they're not being open-minded to the different possibilities that we should be taking, because we shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't just be... because we know what was going on with Amos. We all knew that he willingly did this to himself. They are. I don't like that thought either. And I don't know if I can convince either of them. They're just probably gonna try and convince me that what they're doing is right. And you know, they even tried to pry into Saul's history right then and there. Why? That's personal stuff. frustrating enough that Mask was already trying to pry into Potions stuff. And Saul, I can tell stuff is going on with Saul, but I'm not gonna... They asked him how many people Saul had killed. What? Why do they need to know? Saul didn't answer. Thank God. That's frustrating. They don't need to pry. Now, if someone's causing danger, then yeah, sure, that's at least a decent excuse to pry into things to make sure that no one's getting hurt or killed. But this? Something that has happened in the past? Something that they may have changed from? After doing such a thing? Whatever they might have done? Why would they need to do that? I know I sound passionate about this, but like, it's frustrating how they're trying to get into people's business all the time. I don't get it either. And besides, they're both actors in a sense. They know how to put on a face. Yeah. One's literally an actor. They're all about the theatrics, trying to swindle their way through. I don't know. I don't like what they're trying to do. And I don't like how they're gonna try and potentially make Potions and Kane, maybe even Saul, look worse. Mask told me that, well, not Mask, it was Amos actually, but you know, there's a lot of people saying that they wonder why Potions, Saul, Kane are helping us instead of previous groups before us. And Mask is even questioning about Potions a lot. I don't know what Saul told Mask, but definitely a one-sided story, that's for sure. Definitely seems like they're trying to divide us. Yeah, they are. I don't like it either. Especially since Raph is getting back into the occult from what I've heard. Yeah. They're stepping back into dangerous and unstable territory. And besides, Mask is gonna do whatever Raph wants. And probably vice versa. He wanted me to send his case back. Did you? Ugh, great. It's not mine, I know, but still, that's dangerous. The occult stuff has been dangerous for a really long time, especially with what's going on with Toby. I would have been labeled a thief by them if I didn't. Well, I mean, I guess that's fair. You don't want any more bad blood with them, but them getting back into that? Naomi even showed me a picture of what she found in the bunker. There was a large, like, a ritual circle within the farming area, I guess. This was a while ago, but I don't know what it could be for. And that's even more so worrying. Yeah. Their intent is coming off as a little bit malicious. I can send Potions a warning, just in case. You know, let him know on Raph and Mask trying to scheme. I still don't like it. I know. And I understand that he needed a break. No. Well, Kane, I don't know. Kane would just probably just go out on another adventure like he normally does. Or just, take it as a challenge, but still. Not good for Kane. Yeah. Oh. Potions did say that he'll tell me if he does take a break. But, I want to be honest with him, too. Give him any information that I found, because, he's been at this for a really long time. So, he told me he knows about handling the forest, traversing it, what have you, so he said he'll be okay without me. I just wish there was a way for me to still communicate with him. Yeah, he's not gonna be at his place, so I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out on how if I can train the crows to do some letter deliveries to him or something. Or that too. That is also fair. He says that he didn't want me coming along with him because he doesn't want to get me into the crossfires. But I can't really accept the fact that people are being one-sided and not really exactly taking any other's words to mind. And are still planning on doing something malicious anyways. So, yeah. Yeah? I don't know either. All I can do, at least what I think I can do, maybe snooping through their places again. See if there's any information or things of note. But you'll need to find a time where they're not around. Cause or do what Eve usually does and spy into people's conversations. Trust me, I know when Eve is around. Well, I mean, look, if they're planning something bad, we need as much information as we can. I know it's not the most ideal, but if they're doing something harmful, we can't allow that. Yeah. Definitely not something we should just beat around the bush about it. So, we can't let them just plan out trying to bring harm. And besides, who knows if they're gonna try something demonic? They're already distrusting of them because they're cursed. So, maybe they'll do something occult-ish. Well, cultish. Especially considering the fact that Raph was asking back for his stuff. Yeah. I don't know why. I just don't know why. They don't need to mess with that stuff. We've already seen what bad has happened. And like I've mentioned in the latest Ribbit report, they're making that seance come off as something good and fruitful. It wasn't. We literally got the attention of the Morning Star. And who knows what Raph was talking about whenever the seance was still going and he was the only one around. Yeah, he doesn't know when to stop. And Mask is more than likely to follow because, oh, he loves that guy and will die for that guy. And if something were to happen to Raph, then he would just end it all there. That's what he told me. He wouldn't know what to do without Raph. Yeah. But Mask needs to learn how to confide himself, first of all. Yeah, it seems like that guy went through a lot of traumas from what I can tell. He says that if there was even a choice to leave this place or stay, he would choose to stay because he feels whole here. And if that doesn't sound like a broken man, then I don't know what it sounds like. Yeah, that's toxic. And even then, their whole relationship and what they're planning on doing is not good. I mean, sure, yes, you can have a partner and then you can just work together, kind of just comfort each other if it comes to it, but having your whole purpose be centered around one person is not good at all. We weren't created to be things to other people or to exist solely because of one person. That's dangerous. It's a dangerous mindset. A significant other is meant to be someone you live life with, yeah. Not exist because. So, I'm gonna see about writing to Potions. Because he needs to know about this. So, at least, give him a heads up. If he does go, take some time to himself. I don't know if I can if Ken will even want to talk to them. You mean Kane? You mean Kane, yes? Okay. Uh if Ken will. Uh if you do manage to catch up to Kane, do let him know. I'll leave a letter for Potions. Yeah, I'll leave a letter for Potions. See if what he may think on it. And hopefully he writes back. Actually, he hasn't. I haven't gotten a letter from him. I'm just saying, yeah, but and when the time is right, I'll see if I can learn about what Raph and Mask plan on doing. I know that Potions and Kane are capable of handling themselves if they do try and do something. But that is definitely going to cause some problems. I mean, from what others have told me, they have no intention on revenge like how Mask and Raph are. So, I mean, I can't really say about Rhea. I don't know how Rhea is doing or if she would be willing to do something like that. But from what Casey told me, she hasn't really touched any food since yesterday. So, I don't know if... I know she sees highly in Mask. So, I'm a little bit afraid if Mask is gonna try and swindle her to their side of the thing. Have her be okay with a revenge being done for Amos getting killed. I know she might blame herself, partially. But I don't think revenge is that smart. Is someone contacting you? Oh, I think they wanted to work on that. Or at least, I think Casey. Yeah. I'll leave it at that then. That's all I really got out of my talk with Potions. It was brief, but he's okay. He's not hurt. So, yeah. But yeah, you go check out the community center. I have a tree I need to check out. What? Yeah? What is it? Af after you changed? Like, once you took the potion? Well, looks like my hair. Brown, white streak. I mean, what do you mean by okay exactly? You look more like me than them. Remember, Dad had like yeah, black and white, and then Mom had brown. Yeah. So, look like me. That's why Potions was saying, "Oh, well, you look a lot like Ellie." Uh so yeah. Yeah, you just look like me. But longer hair. Maybe I won't even maybe I won't have my hair dyed for long then. Oh, goodbye, Casey. Yeah, I mean, if you want to bring it back to the brown with a white streak, sure it'll grow out. Maybe after a while, but yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a bit, yeah. Hair takes a long time to grow. Don't expect it to, like, be immediately back to, like, that. Yeah, I'll leave you to your community center, hijinks. I can wash it out, alright. Alright, see ya!